What are you looking at?
You! You are so gorgeous. Your skin, so lovely. Clean, sunny, and natural.
Do you stress out about your skin? Do you freak out when you break out? Well, help is on the way. Try Shaw's Creations organic body products. Are you ready to have clear, gorgeous, healthy skin and feel more confident about your looks? Well, try Shaw's Creations organic body products. My skin looks fresh, healthy, and natural thanks to Shaw's Creations organic body products.
You look great.
I look healthy.
Shaw's Creations organic body products.
Good evening, all family them. How una do? I hope say the holiday don't pass and everybody okay. Today back we don't come for talk to una about the chronic disease them where they ambog with people there. Why I say chronic disease sickness where they tape and where we're not able for master. So we call them non-communicable diseases. This na sick where we not get directly from people them. Like where you go get infection from other people them. Then sick here so na sick where you know they just get directly from other people them. And then sick here so 70% of all the die where they happen at this world. All side, whether na Africa you there, whether na Asia you there, na Australia you there, na America you there, almost 70% of all them die where they meet people that are from that chronic disease here so. Them bad, they hard for manage, they make people and they disable, they make women and they die, they make pikin and they die. So it's so plenty that they all sign at the world. Then sick here so now sick there like what I say, you know they get some directly from other person, like where you go get infection from other person. Then call them long term because when you get some, it go stay with you. If you not take themselves now, it go kill you. It's slow for progress, which I mean for me, come on at one stage or go to the other stage, it can take, but it cause lots of sickness, it cause lots of damage. People then they disable just because of the sick here so. And then sick here so, one of them na heart disease, na diabetes, na hypertension, na cancer, na the sickness and the one back where they get respiratory diseases, that they have na a non-communicable disease. So then sick here so now the four main group that they way they and then non-communicable disease here so. Cardiovascular disease, when something for do with your heart, the diabetes, when something for do with loss of carbohydrates now your body where they turn sugar. Then you get the one way now for the respiratory where someday people they go get cancer, asthma. So now then sick here so now we want to talk about today. But before we go further, the category them plenty. But as soon as I know say me SALONE now about diabetes awareness me they do now the whole world. We just come out SALONE, we go celebrate World Diabetes Day. Some of una been there SALONE, una see, some of una come back on VOS, this with Mama station, una see what we do na SALONE. So today we talk about diabetes. We'll be not begin talk about diabetes for some time before we break, where the woman where they work with me, Mrs. Nima, where can tell una say himself know something about not only diabetes, but the cancer where himself now a non-communicable disease. So himself can tell una all thing, but what we do na SALONE and in your small thing where himself learn, he can share with una. So today na about diabetes we dey talk. Diabetes na sick way instead of a chronic disease, then they say diabetes na sickness way a long term, a chronic, is responsible for so many problems then in this world. So before I go further, I go want for make we watch just a quick video for make you see how diabetes they ambok person, how you they get some first. Make we talk and watch that video they first.
Cells with the energy they need. And also what happens when you have diabetes and this system doesn't work properly. When you eat food that contains carbohydrate, it's broken down in the stomach and digestive system into glucose, which is a type of sugar. We need glucose from food because that's what gives us energy. Carbohydrate containing foods are things like starchy foods, sugary foods, milk and some dairy products, and fruit. This glucose then moves into the bloodstream and the body detects that the blood glucose level is rising. In response to that, the pancreas, which is a little gland that sits just underneath the stomach, starts to release a hormone called insulin. And it's insulin that helps our body get the energy from the food we eat. The bloodstream then takes the glucose and the insulin to every cell in our body that needs it. To make this easier to understand, let's look at muscle cells. At the muscle cells, it's insulin that allows the glucose to get into the cells where it can be used for energy. It's a bit like insulin is a key unlocking the door to the cells so the glucose can get in. That way, the blood glucose level starts to drop. But the blood glucose level can be topped up at any point by the liver releasing extra glucose that it has stored. The blood glucose rises again, and again the pancreas produces more insulin to move with that glucose through the bloodstream to the muscle cells, open the doors and let the glucose in. The body functions best with the blood glucose at an optimum level. It doesn't like it if the blood glucose rises too high. Normally, there's a cycle within the body which balances out the glucose and the insulin level, and this is achieved by the food you eat, the pancreas, and the liver. However, in some people, the system doesn't work properly and they develop diabetes. There are two main types of diabetes, type 1 and type 2. In type 1 diabetes, the body isn't making any insulin at all. This is because of an autoimmune response whereby the body has destroyed the insulin-producing cells in the pancreas. We don't entirely know why that happens in some people and not in others. Type 1 diabetes accounts for about 10% of all cases. It's most often found in the under 40s and it's by far the most common type of diabetes found in childhood. In type 1 diabetes, the carbohydrate containing food is broken down into glucose as normal. That glucose then moves into the bloodstream. Normally, the body would produce insulin to let that glucose into the cells, but in type 1 diabetes, there is no insulin being produced, so the glucose can't get into the body cells at all. So the level of glucose in the blood rises and rises. The body tries to lower the level of glucose, it tries to get rid of the glucose through the kidneys. That's why people who have undiagnosed type 1 diabetes tend to go to the toilet a lot to pass urine. As the kidneys filter the glucose out of the blood, they also take a lot of water with it. So the person with diabetes will get very thirsty. The urine contains a lot of glucose and that creates an environment where it's quite easy for bacteria to thrive. So it's also quite common to get thrush or genital itching. In the same way, the blood contains a high level of glucose as well. So more bacteria than usual will tend to breed in flesh wounds and they might be slow to heal. Glucose can also build up in the lens at the front of the eye, causing the liquid in the lens to become cloudy. That can mean that some people with undiagnosed type 1 diabetes can have blurred vision. Because the glucose can't get into the cells to be used for energy, somebody who's got undiagnosed type 1 diabetes is going to start feeling very tired, lethargic, and unable to sort of go about their normal daily routine. But the body still needs an energy source in order to work properly. So what it does is it starts to break down its fat stores, and that can lead to weight loss. So the main symptoms of type 1 diabetes are going to the toilet a lot, thirst, thrush or genital itching, slow healing of wounds, blurred vision, tiredness, and weight loss. These symptoms generally happen quite quickly, often over a few weeks, and can be reversed once the diabetes is treated with insulin. Type 2 diabetes accounts for about 90% of all cases in the population. It's most common in the over 40 age group in the white population and in the over 25 age group in the South Asian population. Type 2 diabetes is a little more complex because there's slightly more processes at work. Either the body isn't producing quite enough insulin, or the insulin it is producing isn't working properly. That can be due to being overweight because a build-up of fat can stop insulin doing its job properly, but it can also happen in people of a healthy weight. So in type 2 diabetes, the carbohydrate-containing food is broken down into glucose in the stomach and digestive system as normal. That glucose then moves into the bloodstream. The pancreas starts to produce insulin, which moves with the glucose through the bloodstream to all the body cells which need glucose for energy. However, the glucose can't always get into the cells because the locks to the cell doors have become furred up with fat deposits. That means that the insulin can't open the cell doors properly. So the level of glucose in the blood continues to rise. In response to this, the pancreas produces even more insulin. So the blood glucose levels continue to rise and the insulin levels continue to rise. This situation is further complicated by the cells, which are desperate for energy, sending out emergency signals to the liver to release stored glucose. The blood glucose level goes up, and the pancreas produces more and more insulin until it can't cope anymore, and eventually it can wear out. As with type 1 diabetes, the symptoms of type 2 diabetes are going to the toilet a lot, thirst, thrush or genital itching, slow healing of wounds, blurred vision, tiredness, and weight loss in some people. The symptoms for type 2 diabetes come along very slowly, and some people don't have any symptoms at all. So for that reason, people can live with type 2 diabetes for up to 10 years before they realise that they have it. Type 2 diabetes can be treated in a number of different ways. Initially, it may be sufficient to make changes to the food you're eating and to take extra physical activity or lose any weight that may be appropriate. But type 2 diabetes is a progressive condition and most people will need some form of medication to treat it.
So, Fambude, I hope so when I watch that video. That's just a short video for tell you where you eat food, they go to your body, waiting they happen, where at the end of the day, your glucose level go high. If you not get insulin for take the glucose, go now your cells, then from there you get energy. The glucose go left now your bloodstream. Then when you go do the fingertip test, that's why you say you get diabetes. So that video there, I hope say when I watch them, when I go ask questions later, anything where you don't understand. So like where I tell you, I say we get this organization, Friends of Diabetes Sierra Leone and Friends of Diabetes International. They do lots of work with the non-communicable diseases. And the four main type of the non-communicable disease, na cancer, na cardiovascular disease, something for do with your heart, chronic respiratory disease, we go do with obstruction in your lungs, or you get diabetes. So now that they talk about the non-communicable diseases. So now that you're watching that video, don't explain about diabetes. Now, waiting at diabetes, like how the video say. Diabetes is a chronic sick where they happen to where your pancreas not they produce enough insulin for make your body work with them. Someday, some people their body go produce the insulin, but the insulin not better. So they will still get problem. Some people then the glucose they bokuna them body where the insulin not able for work with them. So outside the glucose supposed to go for give their energy and not a goodie. So now that means then they get problem. Insulin is a hormone where the pancreas they produce. The pancreas na an organ where we get where they work just like where we get with liver, we get with heart, we get with kidneys. Now so this organ is named pancreas, but in that they produce insulin. So if your pancreas they produce insulin because you don't eat so much carbohydrate, where the small insulin where they pull enough able for work with them, then you they get problem. They will say you get diabetes. So when you look at diabetes, we get 3 common types. Type 1, now the one where they are both picking them. Picking can born today, he old 1 week, he old 2 weeks, he old 3 months, they tell us say he get diabetes, or tell people that say he get diabetes. The other type, now type 2, where we they guess where we are the older people them, where you go down past 40, then because you know they work like I be they work, you know they work like I be they work before. You just sit down one place now, you just they eat starchy food, you know they exercise, you know they eat mixed diet, now starchy food no more like cassava, fufu, gari, white rice. If not that no more they eat, you know they mix that with vegetables, you know they eat fruits, that itself will make you get diabetes where you don't pass 40. But even as we don't say that, people then now they're not even 40 years, then they diagnose them with diabetes. We don't know what they happen at the world. Because diabetes don't turn like a global epidemic. All sides of the world, diabetes they increase. All sides of the world. Every like UK also where we did. They say every minute then they diagnose positive with diabetes. Every week over 500 people they die in a UK where we get a structured national health service. People then they get amputation. People then go blind because of diabetes. So it don't become a global epidemic where we people then are SALONE, we not get a structured medical service, they not get a national health service. Most of the hospitals then are private hospitals where the poor people they're not able to afford. Just imagine what's going to happen to we people that are SALONE at this point in time, waiting stronger, you know. So now the type 2 diabetes, then the way they hold big people there. Like I say, some people that don't begin, they're not the in-between. They're not so picking, they're not so older adults, but they diagnose them with diabetes. So when they're older, 26, say then they 30, say 35, then they diagnose people that again with diabetes. So we don't know what can they happen. The other type of diabetes, they call it gestational diabetes. Then they affect women will get belly. But when woman get belly, not so one thing no more you go test her in fingertip, you tell her say get diabetes. A protocol there where you get for do. You get for do a more a day between 24 and 32 weeks. Now that's 10 days. Because if woman just get belly, 1 month, 2 months, you go test her. So say that 10 days in blood sugar even low. Or sometimes for some people that it even high. So you get for wait say you reach that 24 weeks of gestation before you test her for diabetes. Because SALONE now, for even get that strip the way you even test the peace strip for belly woman, it's longer for C. But we take them up when we self, we go test belly woman then, we don't work with few clinics then at home, or we go test belly woman then for C if they get diabetes. And we actually try for extend on other side them. Let not just be saying the side where we sabi where they go. So now the other type of diabetes then the thing that will happen to you where you get diabetes, or thing that will happen to you where you for no say this thing where happen to me, so it go be saying diabetes because the other video explain no more. You go get urge for go toilet every minute you go toilet, every time you go toilet. The other one, you dey drink too much water. How you dey drink water? Na so you dey feel for go toilet. Some man is tired. Some man go lose weight. Some man go big. Then one thing, you say just they lose weight no more. You don't know what to do. Just they lose weight. If you been big, you will just see the bigger like old people then say. So then you dey get that pin and needles. It's either chuk then are you foot or you hand. You dey feel that way. So take it you hear the dark. You know they see fine. Now they call blood vision. So take it always you get infection. Like when you read the video where they talk. Because not so all man they use water where go west. If you left the glucose, the piece where there's too much glucose per step, you know what she said. Now area down the way bacteria go come for feed on that sugar day, then you go get the infection. You know, so now the thing down the way you they look for. If you begin feel say you dey piss too much, you dey drink too much, sometimes you dey say some man can eat too much, sometimes you dey your body can scratch, sometimes you begin your body you don't begin for dry for no reason, you not diet, you just dey dry, you hear the dark, you know, you go know say I don't get these symptoms here, so and also just the piss or the drink or I don't begin get infection, I don't begin for dry, my body they scratch. Me eye dark, you know, I dey feel sick. What you they do? Go once and let them go test you, let you know if not diabetes you get or not. So now the symptoms then they we they show for say we get diabetes. But any sick, it gets seen way na sababu. You know, go just see the diabetes cancer. You say, oh, if you get a family history of diabetes. Like your mama been get diabetes if you know, or your papa been get diabetes if you know, that day they make you get diabetes. The other one again, if you big too much, you go get diabetes. Although not to everybody who is big, they get diabetes because some people that they naturally then big, they're not gonna get diabetes because of that. But for be big, overweight, where you body mass index they over 30, then they not problem for me you get diabetes. The other one again, where you know they eat healthy, like what they say. Anybody in this life, you for eat a balanced diet. You for always get fruits and vegetables. Now you diet. You for always get low fat, not so baku palm, baku oil, baku butter. You forget protein. But we Africans, especially Sierra Leoneans, when we know, or West Africans, them we left with rest. Somebody grab na morning and go rest what they eat. In the afternoon back, na rest they eat. In the evening, na rest they eat. Next, na rest they eat before you go to sleep. So if they eat unhealthy diet, you they call diabetes for come to you. The other one again, where you don't eat all this fufu, you don't eat this cassava, you don't eat this white rice, you don't eat boku, you're not able for waka for exercise or for run for exercise. Because for waka, you know they pay nobody for waka. If you waka from PZ, you go Eastern Police, you go come on St. John, you waka go PZ, you sweat. If diabetes one come to you, say that's sweat where they sweat. Where you don't eat well food, you waka, you they exercise. So if you know the exercise, that's again a cause for me diabetes come to you. The other one again, now how will they grow older? Although we get diabetes, so they above picking there when at the type 1, but they're not plenty. The type 2 people there, now we plenty, we get type 2 diabetes. So if you age, they increase, you know, they waka high, be they waka, you know, they run high, be they run, that activity way be they do, plenty, you know, they do that again, then diabetes will come to you. Just because you carry age, you know, they exercise or no, you're not active again, they can't be active, you they eat on unhealthy diets, now so rest, you they eat also cassava, you know, they mix your diet. Then you get body tumors, then you get history of diabetes. Maybe your papa will get diabetes or your mama will get diabetes. Surely you go get diabetes. The other one again is high blood pressure. The other one again, then the way they make you, they get cardiovascular disease if you get high blood pressure because now you have, now they get all the work for do, we're not fine. So if you get high blood pressure, it's very easy for make you get diabetes. And when I go be a me witness say, lots of people will get diabetes, they end up get high blood pressure. People then back will get high blood pressure, then they end up get diabetes. Because at the two cousins and this, or make you call them Mrs. and Master, and the two they worker. And would advise anybody do ya? If you already get diabetes, try your best for me you not get high blood pressure. If you get high blood pressure, try your best that you not get diabetes. Because then two then they, if you want grain get there, now big problem. Not so just the finance, the money, where you go say, are they buy high blood pressure medicine or are they buy diabetes medicine? You step in your body, it's not going to be the same anymore. Because you go get kidney problem from high blood pressure, you get kidney problem from diabetes. So, and you kidney, you know, say now they filter all the bad thing within your body, you go poo poo or you go piss. So if your kidney don't pack up because you get diabetes and hypertension together, you know, say that they not fine. But because we people them, they not they know what's going to happen. If somebody not go toilet, they not go piss for some time, they say they don't go pakaram. They don't go to juju man. They don't go to witch. So we therefore take care of ourselves. If you get diabetes, be careful that you not get hypertension or the high blood pressure. Then the other one again, now your ethnicity. We as black people then, we always prone to diabetes. Big time. We and then Asian now we the people that with diabetes they cancel all the time, you know, because of we diet. So if you're not black person, you're not African, you get high blood pressure, you don't begin age, you don't pass 40, they go 50, they go 60, you know they walk high, they walk again, you know they eat healthy, you don't get body, you get family history of diabetes. No say you got to take care of yourself. If not so that day, you go get diabetes. So now that are the thing that way we they look for. Now the risk factors and that they waiting they make you get diabetes. So if you don't have also more, you know they do anything, you're supposed to just start for exercise for make this diabetes so not holy because now bad sick. Then for the woman then back we get belly. Someday you mama and I be don't get belly first. Where he get you belly, he born you. You're not going to show any signs say you get diabetes, but when they reach for you step for born your own picking, what if it happen to your mama, it possible say it will happen to you. So if you not mama, you be no say where you get belly, they say you get diabetes, you get for say you picking when instead they ready for born, say go let them check you. Because if they not check you, you go born picking way big too much. So say you're not going to be able for born the picking. Any picking where they say you say, this picking big or it pass 10 pounds weight. You know, say that in a big problem for even you the woman for let you born that picking na big problem. So now that are the problem where they happen. Now we country and all over the world, diabetes they take over the whole world now. So we need for take care of ourselves. They don't predict. International Diabetes Federation don't predict say by 2035 diabetes will be prevalent in third world countries, of which we mama SALONE now one. And if we look at the healthcare system na SALONE, we want for make sure say everybody learn how for protect itself from then chronic disease, yeah, so especially diabetes. If you go free talk, you go see people them blind. We know they know what to make them blind. With the attribute and say, oh, this na juju or na medicine they put for them. You they see small picking them, then they die. We know they do postmortem for no way to kill this picking. So say they get type 1 diabetes. We know they know anything. Woman they go for go born. So say they don't get money for go hospital for go born. If they go to that granny, where be granny in your mama, where don't granny incest step, where incest ready for born a day they go. That granny not get machine for know how big you picking in your belly. That granny not know if you will get diabetes. So it go just say, okay, let we treat this person, let we make it born. Then go just tell you say push. So say the picking so big, you're not able for push. Time go reach, you go lost your life, you picking go lost your life. So anybody you get belly, now for go hospital, say wanna test me for diabetes now. But we serve as an organization, we try for open a place na free time where people then go for do them tests. We don't say Boko hospital then they free time where they do tests. But we they do for now, we they do free tests, we they go to schools then, we they go do free tests, we they do free education for let people that know waiting at their chronic disease. Yeah, so because if you take her for instance, when Ebola come na SALONE, boku people then die. But today will not know. Almost people that be die from Ebola where we get diabetes, or where now people that be suffer from cancer, or now people that will be get cardiovascular disease, something we do their heart, or some people that where their lungs be get problem. We don't know that and they. But with the wait again for let WHO can tell we say, then people way down as SALONE, so be get diabetes, so be get this because already if you get diabetes, you get cancer, you get asthma, you get high blood pressure. Any sick way come because already your body not all a pussy way not pussy way strong. Already you got chronic disease where they monitor you. So if you not take care of yourself, they sick then they come. Now you force them a hole. Any infection we can now you force it a hole. So we don't know. They say thousands of people then die at SALONE. But would that mean they will be already get some other health problems? We're not go able for no. Mama SALONE, we they try for make everybody get this awareness for me they able for screen themselves and me aim this year till next year. Now for me can make sure say the whole SALONE they know what's in a diabetes, they know what's in a hypertension, and how for prevent themselves from they not get her. Because when you get them, money not there for buy medicine. So say you get the money, sir, better medicine not the way you go take. So say the medicine there, you not get money for buy. Then you get for feed you say you not family person. So now make we try for raise this awareness. Una with the SALONE, una ask questions. First of diabetes Sierra Leone, then they free town, people that the group there. People that they will plenty will know them. If you get any problem, you call them. They go screen you. They go advise you. We don't advise lots of people. That's why I say we don't go celebrate World Diabetes Day. Lots of people come for screening. We work with the Ministry of Health and Sanitation. We work with the Directorate of Non-Communicable Disease. We work with Caritas. We work with QAM. QAM na an international NGO. Them based na cottage, na they themselves there and they work with the woman. So we for really try for them, we all do with screening. SALONE we not get screening for NCDs. We not get a national surveillance system for non-communicable diseases. The surveillance system where we get not just for infections, all the other things, the malaria, HIV, AIDS. But the non-communicable disease like diabetes, where they kill people that every day, not in the way anybody they do for that day right now. Because nobody now they go to that area because it's a no-go area because it's so difficult. Because if I go test you and say you get diabetes, so say I get for do for you next. Now for refer you to a hospital. When you go to that hospital, they get for pay. So we they try for reach out to people that will not get the diabetes yet. For me, we teach them how to prevent themselves. Because if you prevent yourself, the signal car will not worry about you. The one that will already get her, we just tell them how to try for manager. But the most sad thing about SALONE right now the type 1 diabetes speaking them. This year, 2018, we don't go. Maybe lots of people don't hear they talk this every day. We don't lost 2 picking the way we've been careful. The one die in old 20. The one die in old 24. We don't work with them. Small thing amount happen when they're not able to get the insulin. Because people will get type 1 diabetes without the insulin, they die. So we don't get them death then day. We next target now for go SALONE, go raise awareness amongst the teachers there, among the parents them. So when you pick it in at us, it shows signs. The way that video been the show we say the symptoms for type 1 diabetes and type 2 diabetes almost like the same thing. The only thing is with the type 1, you don't know quick if you know the symptoms and you don't learn about it, you don't hear really like they talk about it. So you go know quick. But the type 2, you they live with her for 10 years, they know. You they see some woman and then get so food, some man and then get so food, they know they come out. Some man don't go blind, some man they don't go to Okobo. They're not do my business again just because they don't get diabetes. So when we talk about prevention, now for me, you're able to eat healthy, you exercise, you take care of yourself, and una the mama the way they cook, una never cook too much salt, almost per mile will not eat. If they say now it's small number for make you live long, I think say we all go gladly for do that day. So most of the time, there's chronic disease, yeah. So most of the time, I wait till they eat. Now they make we get her. Because like for diabetes, not only when we they eat too much starch, they will not exercise, will not eat healthy, will not put vegetables, will not eat fruits. Mango go can't say it done, so man not go eat mango. They go to some office there, they ask the people then, when was the last time you eat one carrot? They go say it don't take years and not eat carrots. And all that, the way you mix it with your food is good. So now make we raise this awareness for many people in SALONE. They know most of the one in SALONE, they know me because I go on radio, I go on TV, I educate people them. Because forget the sick, diabetes not so for no more. Oh, I get diabetes, now they stop. Oh, your kidneys they go pack up because you get diabetes. Now the complications then that your kidneys they go pack up. You go get so foot say not they wear. You go end up they go cut your foot. You go blind because of diabetes. Some man not go do woman business again. So say there some fine wife. They not go ever sleep with that wife again because the thing don't die. All that then are the complications with diabetes they give you. Some people they get heart complaint because the blood where they go inside, where they go to the heart is so thick with sugar that it damage all the nerves. Diabetes is a sickness of the nerves. Now the nerves is a ambog because where the sugar don't buckle inside the blood, where they go inside a small vein, then it is struggle for pass. And it go damage the nerves then for you. Then that is some problem. When your nerves are damaged, you think they happen to you, they lost feeling. If your foot don't get nerve damage, you cut yourself now your foot, you know they feel them. Then that's the foot they go big. Say your doctor go say this foot you pass to cut out. Some man go say no, I know they cut me foot. I they go back na us. If they go na us say that foot stay rotten, it's on poison. Say the poison kill the person. Some man they not get the money for take care of that so foot today. Now so you go there, it be big problem for them. I don't see fine woman there. I don't see fine man there. Some don't end up, they don't cut their foot. Some don't end up, they go so foot so you know they wear. Some don't end up, they know they do woman business again. Some don't end up, they don't blind. Some don't end up, their kidneys, they don't pack up. They say they don't pack by them, then die. So we really need for take care of ourselves where we talk about this diabetes. Now, everything what they do, we they depend on the outside world. For say, we they able for Britain, we they able for America, we they able for other people therefore do something for we. But we self when as Sierra Leoneans there, where they are the diaspora. Now we for help with people there. If all the one that will go this Christmas holiday, they go to their communities there, one, then go. They say, okay, me don't care, I can't test you now all where in this area for hypertension. Or they can't test you now all in this area we get that for diabetes. That they go a long way. Maybe you don't even need for test anybody. You know, you don't need for be a nurse for raise awareness about diabetes. We then I also they volunteer for Diabetes UK. Most of the people that they volunteer for Diabetes UK, not so nurses, but they train you for let you go out there and just pass the message. Because even the UK also, the NHS don't worry about how diabetes they kill people there, how they give complications to people there. People that they on list for me and give them kidney, because when their kidney don't pack up, then therefore they go for dialysis, all that in money where the NHS they pay. We don't really say dialysis machine they SALONE, but almost of with diabetes patient they're able for go pay for let them do dialysis for them. So like when I say prevention is better than cure, we want to make people that know say if you prevent yourself from that chronic disease, yeah, so it's better for you. Because diabetes, like I say, the complications then are the boku. The cardiovascular disease where you get and the heart complaint, the kidney failure where you go get where you're not able for go toilet, you're not able for peace. The nerve damage where you go get where you go get so foot you know they well, or you go even cut yourself, you don't know, say you don't cut yourself, say that so they big, and diabetes so that they heart for well, and that they smell. Imagine. I go try bring some pictures the way I don't take from people them where they so food there and show now one fine day. It hard for make a show now that day. because also everybody gets mind for watching thing and day. But as they don't predict, say diabetes get for Boku, na Africa, especially sub-Saharan Africa, where we not part of, or developing countries, where SALONE self like developing country, it's fine make we sit down and look and search research how we go able for make we prevent research from all not getting sick here. Like what I said just now, most of the sick that we they get like these NCDs, these non-communicable diseases so we they get. Not just most of them are things that they eat. Because some people then they smoke. Then they drink too much alcohol. They eat too much starchy foods. We not exercise. So most people they get cancers. Some cancers then are just what they eat, like smoke, tobacco use, and cigarette back where they smoke are too much, it damage your nerve. So if you get diabetes, you they smoke, you they drink alcohol too much, you just they dig your own grave because they're not supposed to get for tell you. But pastor would they tell you so would they educate you now. You they smoke, you they drink, that two things they if you do you get diabetes, you get hypertension, someday it will cause the cancers. Some cancers then they really, although people that they will get cancer, they don't want they smoke, they don't want they drink, but most of the people that we they see where they come with throat cancer, then most inside organ cancer, now because then they smoke too much, liver cancer, most people that way they get liver cancer now because then they drink too much alcohol, then they damage the liver. So most of the sick that way they get, they're chronic sick here. So most of them are because of what we they put inside our body. Either we they put bad thing inside our body by eating just carbohydrates, or we they drink too much, we they smoke too much, we not they exercise, and then they cause all these things so where they happen. So now where they don't predict say diabetes get for place in Africa, developing countries, where SALONE na one. We they try for teach you now for let you not able for take care of yourself. Because nobody knows to take care of you past yourself. You see? That's why we they say diabetes go just give you heart problem. Heart problem where at the end you go suffer stroke because all you had go poor, you not get anything for do. It go make your kidney then fail. Because your kidney don't work, and you have to get for diabetes. How you they piss too much? I they piss, now so they pull the salts now your body. I they pull the salts now your body. Now so you have the lack of the potassium we're supposed to do. That's them they cause you for get heart trouble. Your kidneys them, I they piss. Now so your kidneys they overworking self, say one day it damage. You go get glucose. We go sit down at the lens of the eye, then you blind if you not get medicine for take for me you not blind. So eye disease is there again, what they call retinopathy. You eye the damage because all your nerves and your small nerves and your eye go damage, or the lens you lens not cover with the glucose, then itself they make you blind. So we get all the complications there, so we they happen to we where we get diabetes. So we need to be very, very careful. That make we raise this awareness because the education where they give people them, they're not gonna pay we for the education where we they give them. Because even that this country where we did so when you go to your doctor, now 5 minutes they don't finish with you. If you go in a hospital in a free time, they're not go sit down there like when they talk to you so. Pass and give you books, say I go read if they get the books then. But if you listen to what they say right now, you go able for learn and take care of yourself and your family. So the nerve damage, I don't say on about nerve damage. If you're not a diabetic person, you try for wear proper shoes. No one can be a foot. Sometimes you don't already get nerve damage. You not go feel if you go mass nail or you go mass bottle, you go lead them. That food they go they cook, they say it can't on other thing. When you go hospital now they say, this is food pass we cut up. And where they cut you food, let's say you not the papa. Now you they go work, you can feed the family, you pay school fee, you get your brother, sister, picking they upline, they all don't can day to you, or even the upline where you get all the family now to you, then they don't can cut you food. When they cut you food, that family day, now trouble don't for the would I go give them. Man self once you get picking and then go tell them say, then now which family where you see they don't cut them papa and food. Now which family not go there. So when I don't get that name calling, they go make you family go depressed. You self the papa where they don't go do the operation, they don't cut you food. You go into depression, which is a mental illness. You don't go happy again, you know. Your family go, you know, so you go see there, you see your family, then they perish just because of that name. Because this country where we there, if somebody get diabetes, they go cutting food. Of course, then there's lots of things that way they do for the person. They go get what they eat, they go get outside they live. Some then go even get a person for kind of host every day for help them, for wash, for get food, for everything they go do. But we don't go do that for we in Africa. We not get that person there yet. We go do it. So before we get all that day, we supposed to take care of ourselves. So as that video don't say, we need to take care of ourselves, know the signs and symptoms of diabetes, how you go take care of them, and now we will talk about how you for prevent yourself. Do exercise. If you come on a house, you go walk, you take taxi. If traffic jam, cannot the taxi, you continue for walk, for waka. If you know somebody where then at office, you then on top your computer the whole day, long time, left that computer there, you go walk around, you come back. Because when you sit down one place, you know the exercise all that day. Now disaster for me, you put on weight, for let you get diabetes. Where you the worker, you know they pay. Not so all man get money for going to gym. So with the big una, we people them where they listen for let una prevent una self from this diabetes, from this hypertension, from this cancer, the one way preventable. You know, not so all cancer preventable, not get me wrong. Some cancer they're preventable, like the one where they smoke, where they get lung cancer, where you go get throat cancer, where they smoke. If you stop for smoke, you know, go get that day. Because you lungs them, you they put that tar inside there, you have all the damage from smoking. Now make we they raise this awareness here. So with small picking and back when they get type 1 diabetes, then they with a feel say enough bokuna free time, but then they say if they free time plenty, we don't begin going to schools them. We they continue for going to schools them for raise awareness. We get for camp and do lots of work with the woman them, kumra them, and the teacher them for me they able for detect if picking get diabetes. Because instead they kill the picking them, and we know they know. Education not they at all for that day. But we they try our best for make we able for help with people them. For me they know about this sick, especially diabetes. We they say especially diabetes because nine common, nine they plenty now, nine not get the education. We get lots of cancer charities the way they go SALONE, you know. Then they go, then they help people then they raise awareness for breast cancer, even prostate cancer, they don't begin for talk about that. Instead predominantly in the above black man then. You know, so we get for say all we get for say advise people there how for test themselves with them Bobby, how for test themselves as man them, for let them see any abnormality pan themselves, for let them able for help themselves. So all the sick so now they call non-communicable diseases, you know, they get some directly like where you go get infection or even common cold from other person. You know, you can get them, let's be a woman there now, you can born picking where go get type 1 diabetes just because you the Comra you get diabetes. And you the Comra back when you get diabetes, so you don't born, as you grow older, it's possible say you go get type 2 diabetes. So all that day, we get for take care of ourselves. You get belly, eat healthy. I know they say go run, but work as small. Once that beginning at belly, you know they broke not to aid. You can see waka, even tell you stroll, you sweat, you know, so if you get sugar yourself, you'll be able for sweat them out. So you get for do that for yourself and you picking. Because again, if the woman gets diabetes, what did they say for put her on insulin? For bad insulin a free time, not to play money. So we get for try. This prediction where WHO don't predict say in 2035 diabetes will be prevalent in third world countries, of which SALONE are one. We want for that prediction about the time where that same day they reach. Now we whole country don't aware waiting at diabetes and how for prevent we safe. First them we people that will be the upline, all man get in small back garden where they plant in small vegetables there. But all that they will not they do again. But until the new government don't come and they talk about agriculture, if we can able for take up that day, you go plant your small thing then you backyard where you go able for eat. We get 5 tomatoes then a salon, we get lettuce, we get cucumber. All them things then I think that way we for eat, not so for just go take on at the farm, we come for seller. I did Kabbalah for 3 months. I see Kabbalah get all vegetables, but where they plant where they harvest and they're not they eat themselves, then they go sell them. They're not they give even them picking one small one for make it charm, then they go sell all they buy less. So all that and now we for start for begin for teach people that say if you cultivate carrots, cabbage, runner beans, sweet potato, you self eater. We sweet potato very healthy. It's very healthy. So we need for teach people therefore. Let we begin do with small garden. Let we respect we own food them and left these burgers and all them food that they sell along the beach. Yeah, everybody want for live like say na Europe day. But there is a price to pay. If you want for live as a European, there's a price for pay because the food go expensive and then when you eat it just go sit down on your body. Too much sugar. Now UK now, they don't put tax on sugar, they don't reduce most of the drink they now they don't get sugar, they don't reduce the sugar. Because they sell stuff in the money. The NHS they spend so much money, even the picking them, they teach. They got now because of the sugar drink when they drink. So they don't put boku tax per the sugar drink there. If you want buy drink will get full sugar, you get for pay for and yeah. The one will get reduced sugar, in money reduced. All that the way that they do now for make them able for tackle this rise in diabetes. But Africa, what do we do? We self within the diaspora. We self they at fault. Because one, when I go fritter, I go work baked beans, I go work mayonnaise, I go work all the rich in salt and sugar food there for me people there. For sure say, Mr. Come overseas, and they go give me people that the same kind eat what they eat. But you know they fit them because the same thing what they talk about now going to happen to them. Then they pack them processed food and they now their body will get so much fat, get so much sugar, get so much salt, we they care and go for them. You know. But now with the awareness, the social media, the news, everything where they happen, lots of people they take care of themselves now. Lots of them they take care of themselves. You they see somebody they say, no, me not they go eat any burger anymore. Against me porridge, I go eat them. I'll buy me Quaker oats. All man they be healthy now. But only way you know waiting for do. So now maybe they take up for ourselves now for make we able for the educate people them on how for prevent themselves from their non-communicable disease, yes, so because there's so plenty and then they cause so much disability, then they make the family they depressed, then they make lots of bad things they happen to with people there. And when the education are there, we they attribute to witchcraft, we they attribute to rivalry. Na me mama and mates, na I do this to me, na me mama and sister, na I do this for me. You know, we they blame people there for them thing because the education not there. So now we they talk about we say for educate with people then. For me they know say then seek here so not to witchcraft, not to juju, then they and adjust where we go change what we they do. Now we go able for handle them properly. But if we say now we old ways, we go see the path, we not go eat healthy, we not go exercise. We will just eat rice 4 times a day, fufu, the ball go big like we own head, we go eat cassava, how many times a day, then we not help ourselves. So when they can seek your so can hold you, not to juju, not a person do you. Now wait till you they eat. Now they give you the sick. So they say the word for a wise is sufficient or is quite sufficient. I don't tell you now, it's in diabetes. I don't tell you now the signs and symptoms for look for. The signs and symptoms for look for diabetes. Now when you eat too much, you piss too much. Always you get infection. Some people then can get body, then they dry. You will get that chuk now you hand and you food. Always you get infection, you go get eye problem, you go to talk say I know they see fine, the eye they dark, you know. So if you get all the symptoms then they now for go let them go test you. Because for type 2 diabetes, you they live with her for 10 years, you know they know. So then one day you go just sick, you go hospital, they say you get diabetes. So say you know they even wake up again. And one thing back where they happen, lots of people then not know say when you get diabetes, they're not for just go give you any kind of drip. Because like SALONE, so we go on a medical mission in November, Nabo. The doctors that will go from America, they say everybody where they can, they say they're not well, na malaria they diagnose themselves before they even meet the doctors there. If you go to hospital, they tell you say na malaria, you get the one for give you a drip. Make sure let them test you first. Because sometimes when they test you, your blood sugar go high. If they give you drip with their sugar or glucose, it go mix up your own blood sugar back down high. When you see them give you that, you just go into a diabetes coma. I don't meet lots of patients that will tell me stories that, oh, we get one we comping, you go hospital, they not be no say get diabetes, they go get glucose drip, now you go into diabetes coma, you know, wake up again. With the other story, then they one with the heavy but that. Everybody where you meet go tell you in your story where they experience. Just because the education or the patient they don't know waiting for do for handle this sick here. So because that sick way you can't so you want for put you down. But we did raise this awareness here. So for let una put the sick down, let una they on top of it don't come, but you get for manager for let him not put you down. You see? So now the symptoms of diabetes down there, when they make you get diabetes, we don't talk about that. If you're not black person, you get family history of diabetes, you fast too much, you not eat healthy, you not exercise, all that they make you get diabetes. And the hypertension as well. Because the hypertension back too much salt, you they eat, say you don't overweight, then your blood now not they pump fine. If they go now you have to they struggle, then they say you get high blood pressure because the pressure where you have for pump the blood, you don't eat so much fatty things that your arteries that don't clog. Your arteries are way for open for let the blood pass freely. Then they don't pack with bad fats, what they call cholesterol. So that they make now, you're not able for pump the blood fine, then your blood pressure go up. So all that then I wait you would eat. Some people they left for eat too much thing that we get bad fat like granite, oil, palm oil. You know, then they say coconut oil good, some mango say palm oil good. But everybody, what are they say to now? Anything what you do it in moderation. If you eat less, eat it in moderation. If you eat fufu, eat it in moderation. Anything where you eat it in moderation, it not go and bug you. But if you say you eat everything big, you go get big problems. So anything where they eat, now eat it in moderation. And let you know, say if you're not a diabetic person, try for let you go do your eye test. If not once a year, so then go look your eye because then this way they call cataract, where they hold people there. You get the one what they call glaucoma, where they hold people there will get diabetes. That's now where the glucose don't bokuna the eye, it can cause you for blind. But if you go hospital, maybe they'll go mark medicine for you. Some man can go do operation if they're able for afford. Some man and kidney they fail. So anything way they do, you get for they go do blood test at least once a year. Like this country, so where we there, that is not a must. If you get diabetes, you get 15 things that they do for you. But Africa will not reach that side yet. So we help now with your responsibility. If you don't say you get diabetes, you for always try for let somebody cut your toenail for you, not cut your toenail. Because when you cut your toenail, you cut yourself, that back it cause lots of trouble. So you got to take care of yourself and take care of yourself, learn more, ask questions about people that meet nurses, then ask questions about the sickness. Because when you get sickness, like your human rights, for let you know waiting at the sickness so you get and forget information about that sickness day. Now your human rights that day. So now make we they do this for the people that know the sickness so they get and how for handle them because now the human rights for know about the sickness we then get. Because as a human being, you get that right, they say, okay, I get diabetes, but how are you able for manager? You need people that for teach you how you will manage that diabetes day. Because most of the people that are salon, they not go formal school. Also if I say them full, but they not go school, they're not able for read and write. But then we always get somebody who go sit down with it and say, now this, and this you for do. For that this care so no more than you. Because even when they talk before, say, people that were in a village, they know they get diabetes, but not so now. Now the diabetes is spread all sides. Na village, na town, all sides it dey. All sides it dey. They meet people in a village, they know one day can at all say. They know they even eat sweet thing, but they get diabetes because that way they their own body day. You know, so we need for take care of ourselves. Like we will say, we get for calm and do lots of other work there for diabetes, for hypertension, for the cancers, for the heart disease. We get for cancer, but then as time they go on. So I don't know if anybody they will get question for ask. Mr. Kagbo, you get anybody we want ask questions?
No, actually, people are just the praise, and maybe we'll just quickly recognize them people and they, and just for recognize the fact, say they recognize you, who will do that. So I for say plenty thank you to Ibrahim Barry, and he say they watch from the UK. Thomas Rogers is saying they watch from Mingles. I don't know Sir Mingles Day, but it say okay. It say go on Salome, and we manage on a salon. Sef they watch. Say hello to you, and Memuna to Barry Safa, Marion Barry, and in Sef. Now one of regular, they say hello and they tell you thank you. And Monica in the watch from the US. And we on Almira Wilson Sef the watch and they say great information. And Madam Memuna Tubari Safa say thank you very much there. And Ashim Williams, one of we regular in Sef, they say enjoying we. And Samuel Sabayo, they say wow. And they continue for say this program very educating and helping us about our health and safety. And he say God bless you, dear sister. So now them people in there and but actually beaucoup people I sure say after go watch them and me self don't learn a lot. And particularly that video where you show, then they self get a lot of information where we'll go back to and then make adjustment to we live stream. For great program.
Okay. So yeah, we get for continue this, like I say, because we really need for educating people them, because and we did try with VOS being our platform, we don't know who help will come up because we serve one for really try to get a national surveillance system that's alone for their NCDs, especially diabetes. Because all we don't get over the years is projections from WHO. Couple of years back, they say the year 2000, Sierra Leone had, I think, 65 diabetics. But where did that projection come from? There is no national surveillance system for diabetes, Then in 2025, there's going to be 175,000 diabetics. We don't know who all this they come up, but when God don't make, we don't begin work with the well, we'll not begin work with them. For the past 5 years, I dey celebrate World Diabetes Day every year in SALONE, November 14. The Ministry of Health and Sanitation, they know me, they know what I they do. We they work together, But we still they plead say one day we go begin for do screening. Then we do screening, all what we don't do, we get for form a database and show them say, look, as a small organization without funding from government, this time we they do, why would I not go come on board? For let we self get a national surveillance system for them non-communicable disease, yeah, so so that we people that gonna say not to just projections with a Habopa where WHO can give you that projection, they not so that we want. We self one for do like how we not gonna do it like how Diabetes UK, because it's a big organization, it's been here for ages. We just start for do this 2011, but from 2030 we celebrate World Diabetes Day. We are known by the International Diabetes Federation that there's an organization in Sierra Leone that celebrates World Diabetes Day every year. So we want for form with your database. We want for work with the Ministry of Health and the Education Department, even the Ministry of Education, for me and GUI that leeway, they let we go to schools them, because the type 1 cell they plenty with Pekin and they die, just senselessly because it's so quick for kill Pekin, Pekin them go dehydrate, they go get lots of ketones in their body, but all that and I think where we go talk about in we next thing. Just a couple of days ago, Mr. Cabo, there's a lady that lives in America and the husband, they brought their child to Bo. Their family is in Bo. They brought the child. The child just died a few days ago from type 1 diabetes, So that's a very big blow to that family now. The beginning America in Granny bring and come for me, he stay with them for some time. They just went to ketoacidosis and she's dead. So just imagine waiting that family day, waiting don't happen now. So that family day losing that child, it don't bring a big problem now that family day, So it's not easy at all for make picking and they die that way day, And not just because we not get systems in place, because if that picking day be the US, I know say when it don't get that crisis day, there will be insulin available for her. But maybe who knows? Maybe there's no insulin. The picking away dying at me and the two picking away I don't work with them. The one I don't work with them for over 10 years, the other one 5 years. They died because there was no insulin, Because type 1 picking, if without insulin 24 hours, they go into ketoacidosis, they go into coma, and they die. And it happen, you see. So it's really, really sad. So we really they plead on this platform. If anybody they really we know say it get way where the government be able for step in for we, if not for the type 2 people, say when are older people, you go say then are older people. But then we do something for we pregnant women and we type 1 picking them. Because when woman get belly is vulnerable. If he can't get the diabetes, it's not a fault of hers. Maybe it's just her own body reacting to something. Or the type 1 picking there. Type 1 picking there, up to now, then they do research. All over the world, research they go on for cinema, waiting they make picking and they get type 1 diabetes. But there's no cause, no fault of theirs. It's just that your immune system, they fight against them and destroy all the insulin producing cells in the pancreas. Now that it happened to them. Then, so tell them, mama and papa not even get diabetes. But then they born and get them. And for spending yourself in SALONE as a type 1 child is very sad. Because in this country, all the sequel motor man they get, say animals and they get that. In this country, if a dog is diabetic, it gets insulin. A dog gets insulin in this country. I know even in the US. Because they are diagnosed with insulin, they are diagnosed with cancers, they are diagnosed with arthritis. Most of the sickness where they get, dogs get cancer, then they get treatment. But we begin in a SALONE. I know they say Africa because I don't know about other African countries. But we begin in a SALONE and they die just because of 1 shot of insulin. Lack of that, and they die. So if people that they listen to what we they do, we are the only organization where bent on raising diabetes awareness and promoting diabetes health in SALONE. And VOS, we're so grateful to Una for bringing on board this. For me, we they do this. Let people there know what we they do. Because you don't know whose help go come on. We don't need money. We don't want people to give us money. If you want to donate to us, buy strips. If you give me 2 packets, you done 100 strips there inside it with the machine. We go screen 100 people with that day, and you go get the blessing. Because of man they say, oh, people then they say they want money, when you give them and they eat the money. Not give me your money. I know they cook that you strips so you buy from me, I eat them. But if you give me 100 strips, you give me 50 strips. I will go tell you, even direct me, say, okay, Salome, I want me you go Kifi, na so area, they give you 200 strips. Go there, go screen them people the way they did. We they do it because they all are part of SALONE. We go, we'll give you a result. Okay, we go there, you give me 200 strips. We don't test 200 people, maybe 2-3 strips no work. But these are the results. If we do that in areas, it will be very good for we. Now, the mayor of Freetown, Yvonne Akisoya, instead of not just concentrate on sanitation of the city anymore, he said he worked for all the wards in the municipality of Freetown know about non-communicable diseases. So they try at the same time for keep the city clean. It again try for let their slum areas and they know about diseases where they unbog them. So we they work with them. We they try for begin visit the wards, them go to the primary health units, go to schools, then go to communities, and just raise diabetes awareness. So everybody knows, say, okay, if I do this, this will happen to me. If I eat too much of this will happen to me. Now that we people they need. We used to do health education in schools where we learn about stuff, but we don't know what thing they happen. We don't left SALONE, and they go SALONE 2-3 times in a year, but I not really go sit on a class or ask teachers about the curriculum or something. But together on this platform, I think say we go do lots of things there for just educating people there about their health and waiting there for do if they get diabetes or that they suffer from any of their NCDs there, and how for manage them. And if they're not getting it, how for prevent themselves. We don't meet people in a SALONE. Their blood sugar was over 30. When at this country, if you get a blood sugar of even 25, you'll be admitted in hospital, you'll be given insulin on the sliding scale. But with people that are SALONE, they get that kind of blood sugar levels over 30, then they waka still, But if they fall down this or they die, they say, now which God they don't shoot away. Because they don't know what thing they happen. They know they do post-mortems now, SALONE, because you person die, you don't even want the half for burial. Now post-mortem, you go pay for go do. So now they explode inside and they, but as people from the diaspora, anybody they listen to me, you want to help your community, join with Friends of Diabetes Sierra Leone, which is a registered NGO in SALONE. We get a registered charity in the UK, Friends of Diabetes International. You can go now with website, you see what we they do, where you see, you go see say where I done and also Bokuto, we they do work in SALONE. We just come back from celebrating World Diabetes Day where we screen lots of people. Apart from that, we went to schools because now we they take the schools them because these children are the future leaders. If we able for teach them about them sickness, so for me they're able for go home and teach the people there, then the message they go, we were able for reach the parents and far and wide. So we get for left from at that. Next week we will come back still on diabetes. So if anybody get questions, then they write the questions, we'll go answer them questions. That video they will go play maybe 1 or 2 times, and then we go get new ones for many people that just know, what thing they happen and how they will prevent themselves from this sick way. They cause so much trouble in the whole world. They cause so much disability, and it's so costly that even countries they go bankrupt now because of this diabetes. So we go left them at that, and I hope say everybody learn. And I tell all the one that will respond, thank you. The one that will not say anything yet, I don't say whatever I don't say today. 1 or 2 people go learn from them. We will try and make sure say we save somebody in life by just listening to what we say. If people take them on board, then go learn and then go practice waiting, go help them by because prevention is better than cure.
Absolutely. Well, thank you very much, Madam Salome, for that great information day. I will get 1 or 2 questions, but maybe because of time, I go ask them questions then the next week, because you talk about the picking them, and you talk about the people way then get that kind condition, but I don't even know. So maybe we get for sort of look. Yes, we not say everything, not to government for do everything for we, but at the
Yes.
same time, government self can be a boost. How we able for make sure say then information yeah picking and get them, because if we make it be part of the curriculum, then they go help. So if that picking sabi or learnt here na school, instead self able for do something and observe in parents them we not go school. A go will observe in uncle auntie we they not go school. So the question where I get, like I say, time don't beat we, but maybe this goes so sort of now a way for let you think through like how we can able get this kind of information to the beginning be part of the curriculum, and also how government go able for push this, because some of the information yeah is nice for they see them na them billboard, see them na them common places them we go make people increase their awareness, and because I believe say that like how you say that World Diabetes Day, but could people unless we una this and I'm so glad yes I want for personally tell you plenty thank you for we una able for go celebrate that in a salon and increase the awareness, but could people after that day like they're not going even know safe waiting at diabetes, and also for make the distinction between the actual sickness and then fetish thing they will believe in, because then thing and they even people that were educated safe, unfortunately, because plenty of we grew up in this kind environment, we quick for blame which man, we quick for blame somebody in our work, say oh they defect you for position where indeed now something way preventable in the first place, it curable in the other the instances, but people they even take that step they for even go check themselves, automatically then can just conclude, because maybe you go to one Moriman, the Moriman Laipanam, say na somebody in the workplace, then they fet them because of the position. So even bother for go hospital, even with the educated people can guilty of that. But I want to say plenty thank you for this wonderful information, and I don't know if you get just like in 1 or 2 sentences, waiting you want for let people and take from your presentation tonight. We then go if you then go sleep, then pillow go able tell and say, oh, now this salon maybe say, and at this mostly it be emphasize on waiting at that key message what you want for let people and take from this presentation or this program tonight.
Well, what I go left as a message from my family today is diabetes is there and they on the increase. And then go diagnose you with diabetes at any stage in your life. So practice healthy eating, moderate exercise, less carbohydrates na your plate, and you can be boastful that you not go get diabetes. Less carbohydrates, and always if you feel unwell, go check yourself. Not postpone anything, because until that day where you postpone, say you did go tomorrow, now that day you go get the attack. So anything will happen to you is strange, go hospital. If you get any of the symptoms, then the frequent urination, the frequent thirst, the frequent infections, the pins and needles, the blood vision, the weight loss, if you get a classic signs, then they go test yourself. For tomorrow, let you know say now somebody don't do you. Once you get any symptoms, then you next call now for go do your fingertip test.
Wonderful. Well, Fambulem, we don't come to the end of this wonderful program. As they can say, every good thing, unfortunately, get for come to an end. So one for say plenty thank you, and we'll go send the electronic flower and the mail. Because as this television station for now electronically online, but they work so hard for making possible for we able for show them program here na SALONE. Because this, we were there abroad, and no say we get maybe alternative areas them, we'll go get the information here. But for people in a SALONE, do not get that much of that opportunity there. So I want to say plenty thank you to you, Madam Salome. Let God bless you, and thank you so much for your own little way you give back to Mama SALONE. Thank you. God bless.
Thank you, and God bless you too.
All right, Fambulem, we'll come back, stay tuned, and after less than half an hour, we'll come with the next program. But until then, let we hear a word from our sponsors. And thank una for we join the health show, and it will come to una same time, same station every week, by God's grace. Thank you, and una stay tuned to next week. In fact, it will be more of a blast. Because I understand, I don't know if I go let this out of the bag, but I understand, Madam Salome go get somebody, we go join them at the studio, we go bring additional information to waiting it on give. So when I not say, oh no, it go be a repeat, oh no. Every week it get for be something new. So until then, me family una take good care of yourself, and let God bless we one and all in Mama SALONE.
God bless you too.
What are you looking at?
You are so gorgeous. Your skin, so lovely. Clean, sunny, and natural.
Do you stress out about your skin? Do you freak out when you break out? Well, help is on the way. Try Shaw's Creations organic body products. Are you ready to have clear, gorgeous, healthy skin and feel more confident about your looks? We'll try Shaw's Creations organic body products. My skin looks fresh, healthy, and natural thanks to Shaw's Creations organic body products.
You look great.
I look healthy.
Shaw's Creations
organic body products.
September we met, I could tell by your smile. You hadn't been with a good girl like me in a while. Yeah, you were impressed, couldn't leave me alone. Text me every time that you pick up the phone. And I had control on the driver's seat, but my hands are slipping off the wheel. Now the tables have turned, now I'm up all night. I'm picturing you acting like a fool.
My skin looks fresh, healthy, and natural thanks to Shaw's Creations organic body products.
For hands and feet corrections, try Shaw's Creations. For skin protection, try Shaw's Creations. For blemishes, scars, burns, and blisters, try Shaw's Creations. For skin rashes like acne, psoriasis, eczema, try Shaw's Creations. Because at Shaw's Creations, we guarantee results within 6 weeks or your money back.
Are you ready to have clear, gorgeous, healthy skin and feel more confident about your looks? Try Shaw's Creations organic body products.
Shaw's Creations give you that smooth, glowing, healthy looking skin. Try it today. Shaw's Creations.
My skin looks fresh, healthy, and natural thanks to Shaw's Creations organic body products.
For hands and feet corrections, try Shaw's Creations. For skin protection, try Shaw's Creations. For blemishes, scars, burns, and blisters, try Shaw's Creations. For skin rashes like acne, psoriasis, eczema, try Shaw's Creations. Because at Shaw's Creations, we guarantee results within 6 weeks or your money back.
Are you ready to have clear, gorgeous, healthy skin and feel more confident about your looks? Try Shaw's Creations organic body products.
Shaw's Creations give you that smooth, glowing, healthy looking skin. Try it today. Shaw's Creations.